Happy 2018, and thanks for giving this video a quick watch. I thought now that we're in a new year that I'd share just a few numbers for you. Now, something that's going to be attached to this email is my stat sheet that I'll talk a little bit about just for a really brief minute or two. So first of all, I just wanted to start by saying thank you for your support in 2017. My team and I, we had a fantastic year. We ended up over 70 sales this last year, which placed in the top 1% in the county. And we couldn't have done it, obviously, without your support. So thanks so much for being a part of my team's success, and look forward to continuing to work with you and as these years kind of go by. So just a few things about 2017 is we had a great year, not only with our team, but just from South Kitsap and Kitsap County as a whole. There are a couple of stats back here behind me. You can see last year, and it's all part of the stat sheet that I'm sending to you also, but we had a great year for home sales here in South Kitsap and Kitsap County. So total units sold, we were up over 9%, which is great, especially when you think about the fact that the number of houses were actually quite a bit lower in terms of availability. So even though we sold more houses than last year and the year before that, at the end of the day, we've been doing that on less inventory. Now, the thing about having less inventory, though, is that it continues to drive up price. And you look at average price both in South Kitsap and Kitsap County, we're near 12% increases in price. So when you take a look at it and you think about it, $322,000 was the average home price in South Kitsap here this last year. You look at the year before that, it was only $288,000. So the market just still really is really healthy. It certainly continues to escalate in value, and I'd anticipate that's probably going to hold true again in 2018. Now, there's a little bit of worry sometimes. Well, geez, our house price is going too high too quick on one side. The other side, a lot of people say, well, geez, why isn't my house escalating the same amount as it is in the Seattle market? And as you've probably seen, the Seattle market is one of the healthiest markets, if not the healthiest market in the country. So the market over there is getting a little out of hand. So you think about affordability as Seattle continues to get less and less affordable, and some would say it's probably been less affordable for a while now, then what happens is people continue to kind of branch out. I call that the halo effect. So as areas become less affordable, they just continue to move outward. That's what created the suburbs in the first place. So now that Kitsap County is getting more and more commuter friendly, and there's constant enhancements that happened not only last year with the Bremerton passenger ferry, but things that are coming to Kingston and here in Southworth in these upcoming years that are going to really drive that. I think we're going to see some really healthy market here. Now, the nice thing is, and part of why prices have still been able to increase, is the interest rates are still really low. So it's kind of a catch-22. On one side, the market is so strong that it's a great time to sell because house prices are going up. And so you would think that maybe it would be a bad time to buy. But actually, the cost of borrowing money is still so low that it makes it still affordable. So as long as interest rates hold relatively stable, and you probably saw that they just started to raise them a little bit, I think we're going to be in a good situation. We can still afford for mortgage rates to still even move up a bit, even potentially a full point, and it shouldn't cause that big of a difference and that big of an impact on overall prices. So I just thought you'd be curious to hear about how this last year's market went. It was extremely strong. It's another year in a row of price increases. We're actually going on over 4 years of price appreciation. And if you take out one outlying year, we're actually near 6 straight years of price increases here in South Kitsap. So it'll be an interesting year. I'm excited to see where it goes. Certainly, if you know anyone that's interested in buying or selling their house, obviously my team and I are always here and happy to help. In the meantime, please enjoy 2018. Thanks so much for your support. Thanks for watching, and have a great start to the new year. Thanks so much.